Boy. Yeah, we breaking silence on the Lord, oh. So why you think we out here on the Lord for? Yeah, I'm coming through, ja, ja, ja. Coming through, I'm coming through. Yeah, I wear the truth like a logo. So why you think I'm out here on my dolo? Yeah, I'm coming through, ja, ja, ja. Coming through, I'm coming through.
Yo. Once again, it's the We Break Silence Show. E.charlez, Rosie, Mike, Laurie, Vanya. What's good, peoples?
Chillin'.
Good.
We got a special guest. You need a Jamaican whore too. In the building. Mr. Nice Ty, aka Petty Post. What's good, homie?
Wagwan.
Yo, welcome to the show, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, were you born and raised in New York?
Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
Yeah.
Jamaica.
And then you lived
In New York for
You late, Rosie.
10 years.
Him and I already went over this.
Okay. I was gonna say y'all both Jamaican.
We went over this.
Wagwan.
We everywhere.
Y'all taking over, man. Y'all taking over.
So where'd you get your name from?
Which one?
Mr. Nice Tie?
Mr. Nice Tie. Okay. I used to work. I used to do retail. I was one of the store managers for a popular pharmacy chain out in New York. So I used to wear suits and stuff. So one of my customers always told me I had nice ties. So she turned to her friends one day when she was on the line and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna call you Mr. Nice Tie, and that's gonna be your name from today. And she gave me that name and I ran with it, and I still, we still keep in contact till this day. She has a store out in Brownsville in Brooklyn, and she carried my petty shirts out there in the store. So we still keep connection. Shout out to, Lucky Fans Boutique out there in Brooklyn. Shout out to Snaps. Jay, shout out to, keep doing your thing. And they doing a lot of big things out there with a lot of pop-up shops and stuff. So, keep killing it.
Nice. That's awesome. That's really cool.
That's what's up. All right, so let's get into, the meme game, bro.
Man.
Taking over IG. Like, IG is a big platform, bro.
Yes, sir.
And let's talk about the beginning, too, because I remember when you started, right?
Yeah.
You were part of the Meme Tang Clang.
Yes.
What happened to that squad? Because, it was like, what, 3 of y'all that started? Talk about the Meme Tang Clang first, and then...
The Meme Tang Clan, it was a collective of the most influential meme makers on social media. The platform was IG, so we all came together and decided to unite our followings and powers to form a group.
Word.
Now, that group it started with like 18, 20 people.
Oh, I thought it was lower than that.
Nah.
Oh, wow. So y'all started off heavy.
Yeah, so pretty much starting off, we pretty much was dominating the meme game everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, our station was IG, so we would just put it out there. And I think collectively at the time, the team page had like over 300,000 followers, and each of us had at least 10-20K.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What I mean? So and there was some among us who had like 40-50K and stuff. So we pretty much had close to or over 1 million people in our reach.
And I knew it was big because when I remember one day I texted you, I see my friend repost a meme.
Yeah.
And that logo's in the corner, and I texted, I was like, yo, I know this person doesn't know you, but this thing is really spreading worldwide. That's how you know IG is really big. And you guys were funny with it. Like, there was no whack memes.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That was dope.
Thank you. So, from there, pretty much, I guess, transitions happen, and some of us decided to go our own way with our own path. At the time, while I was on the team, I already started my Petty Post brand.
Correct.
So I was doing my Petty Postings at midnight. I had
that was heavy. You started a heavy wave with that.
Yeah. Actually, I can say that the petty you see in society right now that is trending started from social media, which had a lot with what I did with the memes. Oh, okay. So that shows you the impact and the influence of memes in general.
And you started that hashtag Petty Posts, correct?
Yeah.
And now that thing has
over
six.
it's at,
I seen it today. Like,
yeah, over 600,000 posts.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
a lot.
this guy's putting in work, man.
So, okay.
Yes.
This is like very, I don't know. I've never like thought about memes and like who creates them and like where they come from. So I guess in my mind, I was like, this is just random people somewhere just creating something. So what makes, like, can you define a meme creator? Like what goes into it? Like when you guys formed the group originally, like what did you guys kind of decide? Like this is what we're going to do? Like how did it just all come about that we're going to create?
Well, the thing is, we were all making memes individually. We just came together as a collective. But the process of making memes is how you translate what you see in front of you and take it to like the next 10 or 100 levels. You know what I mean? So you could take a simple mic stand and put a caption on it and just relate it to something totally different,
Right.
and tie it in together and make it really funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the art of doing that
Yeah.
that makes you a successful meme maker or not.
Nice. That's
So I'm sure you crack yourself up making some of it.
I become so immune to it now. It's like sometimes I want to laugh, but I'm like, let me just post this, and you know, because like it's so much now. You know,
No,
it's like a second nature.
And it's funny, I be texting you at night like, why, bro? Why'd you have to post that funny thing, bro? It'd be like either night or morning, bro. I'm like, yo, why this guy has to do that? Why he have to post that?
So,
Yes.
how do you exactly financially? How do you get any retribution from that?
Or do you?
Or
I
do
do.
they pay you?
I get paid. You know what I mean?
He's
man's
secured.
working, man. He's
secures the
working.
bag.
He's
How
secured the
does
bag.
that work?
Well, it's different ways. It's, if you know what you're doing and where you want to take what you're doing with your platform, you could get paid in different streams of income. So me, I have merchandise, and I have my petty hats, I have my petty shirts, I have a store. You know what I mean? So I make money from that, through the platform. I also get paid for promotions. People who want to promote stuff on my page, I charge a small fee, and I also do social media marketing. So for artists out there who are looking to get viral, who want to have the world see what they're doing or listen to what they're saying, I have a formula, I have a way how to tie it in and make it trend.
Nice.
So basically, if you want to grow your platform, check you out.
Yes.
Got you. I like
Not
that.
your
we'll be
platform,
speaking to
your
him.
brand, you know what I mean? Like whatever
Yeah.
you're doing, like it's as I said, it's how you use your platform and how you strategize what you're doing. You could make $10 or you could make $100,000. You know what I mean? Like it's how you do it.
Correct. I got you. So now that you're doing this, right?
Yeah.
I know this comes with some hate.
Oh man.
I know it comes with some hate because I'm asking you. I'm asking you this because there've been plenty of times where you post like, my account's been shut down, temporarily shut down, or you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is this happening to you? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, dang.
What it is too, man, it's like now we're living in like a better age. Back in the days, it was a lot more volatile. Like your page get deleted 2 weeks after. You know what I mean? Like,
Correct.
It's like, I don't know, you get the hate from different angles. It's people who see you doing something and they're just mad they're not doing it, you know what I mean? And they're just like, you know what, if I'm not eating, he can't eat. So you got those people. Then you got the people who come in here and like, what is this? This doesn't belong in the world. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't agree with it personally. So instead of looking away or swiping away or blocking or something, they go and, like report your page. So the more reports you get, your page gets disabled after a while.
So whack, bro.
So now you got to go to the IG court and
Wait.
appeal.
You said IG court? You said IG court? That's a thing? He said IG court.
My man, yo, you need a lawyer for IG, bro. Mike, you got your IG lawyer?
They got a lawyer up.
I got one.
They got a lawyer up and go to, present your case to the IG judge, and then they decide if they want to reinstate you or not. Not physical court, but it's like you got to appeal and let them know that they disabled your page incorrectly or whatever. But I've been to like 6-7 pages already.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Are you still getting problems with this page? Is people still trying to knock you down, or it's not as heavy as before?
No, because I guess a lot of people get what I'm doing now. You know,
They see what you're doing.
Right. I elevated the platform, so
Okay.
it's not just about memes anymore.
Correct,
It's like
correct.
you get a full like range of content. You know what I mean? I put memes, music, merchandise, so from different angles and different industries. So like you'll see some of my clothing, you see some of my people's clothing that I support, you see music from artists that I promote, and also artists that to look out for, you know, coming up. I'm working with a couple key artists right now in the hip hop game.
Word.
That are going to be like the next big thing in the next 5 years. So
Nice.
you know what I mean? I have it's like, as I said, it's how you grow your brand, how you grow your platform. That's how that makes the difference.
Correct.
So,
Yes.
so is it better to use your platform on Instagram or Facebook?
Well, it is the purpose though. Like it's always good to have presence on like all or most of the top social media platforms, but it's like, okay, what is your target audience? Like who are you looking to reach? Like is that age group on Facebook? Are they active on Facebook? You know what I mean? So those are the decisions you make when you like decide where you want to camp out and base your, you know, send your content from. But I think that if you're looking for the younger crowd, you know what I mean, you're going to stick to Instagram and maybe Snapchat or something. You know what I mean? And if you want to go to the more traditional, like the baby boomers and, you know what I mean, you go to the Facebook and stuff. That's like the traditional, that's like the new email.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
It is.
No disrespect.
It sure
No, it is though.
It's the new snail mail, you know what I'm saying?
That's so true.
It's like I don't even get to check my Facebook notifications more than like once or twice a day.
Correct.
If
Correct.
so much, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's so many other things going on, and that's like, you know what I mean? It's mentally, it's like back there somewhere you got to go walk to, you know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah.
Why did you think it was important when you started Petty Post to get fans engaged at midnight? That was a good hour though.
Thank
I
you.
like that. Yeah.
What it is that when I started Petty Post, I had the job I had at the time. I was working late, so I would get to post late. You know what I mean? But it was just posting. It wasn't no theme to it or nothing. So I realized that the engagement was growing, and a lot of people were in my comments saying like, "Yo, that's petty," you know, like, "Yo." So the theme of what I was posting was petty, you know what I mean? So I just tied the two words together, Petty Post.
Word.
And I gave it a time slot, so it's like a program. It's like a show now. People across the world would stay up, you know what I mean? They'll set their alarm clock.
Yo, I remember.
No, for real.
No, that's
Yeah.
true because a lot of people comment like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I can't wait. Is it midnight yet?
Yeah.
Are you gonna post this?"
And you know what I mean? Like, just to see that you could stay from wherever you are and reach somebody across the world and change their day, or, you know what I mean, or make their week or something, like that's a win, you know what I mean, for me.
And also, you gotta be on. I feel like you have to be on top of everything, like news and movies and shows, just so you can make a meme to relate to that. Is that true?
Pretty
or?
much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be very aware of what's happening as it happens.
And you have to be quick with it,
Yeah.
because it's whack if you if you come out with it a little late. I think it's
Yeah.
kind of whack. Yeah.
That's a lot
Especially
of
if you
work.
want to engage with the fans. Yeah.
Right. So can we backtrack before we get further into what you're doing now? Were you making music or something before?
Yeah, I was making music before.
Yes. Okay. So kind of fill us in on, you know, what you were doing before this idea birthed and kind of that transition to doing this. And do you still make music or?
I haven't made music in a while. It's still on my to-do list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to it, but
We need DJ Aaron back. Aaron.
I was trying to remember. Yeah, DJ.
so
there we go.
yeah, I used to do music. I used to do reggae gospel music, and during my career in the music industry, I put out 2 mixtapes and 2 albums.
Agent of Change. Still a dope mixtape.
Thank you. Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Yes.
This is like a lot of people that follow me now don't know about this part. You know what I mean? So like,
Shout out to
it's
Justine.
good.
Justine, she was talking
Justine,
about
Legacy was
yeah,
good.
J Legacy. She was
Was
talking about
good.
Agent of Change too when you feature her on that song.
Shout out. Be safe out there. I heard you in Texas, right?
Yes, she's in Texas.
Yes.
Yep.
So yeah, I had a music career in the reggae gospel. I did the 2 mixtapes, 2 albums, and during that time, for me, like some of the things that I faced, you know what I mean, was that the church wasn't ready for a lot of what I was doing at the time. You know what I mean? So it was very challenging to even like move around, and because they would want to book you but wouldn't want to pay you.
Yep. Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So like the thing is, like, you want to share your talent, you want to make all these moves,
Correct,
and you want
correct.
to, you know, go to all these shows and stuff, and, you know, share
it's
what
tough,
you're doing,
yeah.
but it's tough to even move around
Correct,
without money.
correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, and another thing too is that it was too like hardcore for, you know what I mean, for at the time.
It was.
So
People thought you were Beanie Man or Buju Banton. He was dancing.
it was a lot. It was heavy for a lot of the traditional you know, folks. So it was very challenging.
Yeah.
Doing it at the time. So I kind of had slowed down on that. I picked up social media. You know what I mean? I started. I think I have a sense of humor, so I just found a way how to share
I was
that.
gonna ask, do people say you're funny? Like you're a funny guy?
Well, they laugh till their rib hurt, so I always tell the story like when I was growing up, like one of my close friends, they laughed so hard like they almost passed out, like they became purple, like asthma attack. You know what I mean? So I had to leave the room.
I just want to know what you said to them.
I don't even remember, but like it's so crazy that, you know what I mean, like just having that gift and that talent, and now finding a way how to share it digitally to the world, and, you know, make somebody experience that, you know what I mean, that's a joy to me. That's, you know what I mean, I get something from that.
Right.
Now, is there anything else you would like to pursue or do?
I mean, to me, I think that I have an empire in my hand right now, you know what I mean, so it's maximizing on that and taking it to the highest level. So I'm doing a couple of things that are in the works right now. I cannot say it on air, but you look out for it in the next few weeks or months. There are gonna be a couple projects dropping, and it's gonna be everywhere. And you heard it here first.
Let's go.
You heard it here first.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Real quick, talk about like and you invited us to come as well, but it's tough because of Thursdays. But
Yeah.
talk about these like events and like shows that you host. What's going on during that time on Thursdays? I remember you had like an event. You invited me, and I seen you talking or saying something at SOBs.
Yes. Well, that was the.
Was that
meme
like a one-time thing,
yeah,
or
the meme seminar I had?
Oh yes, okay, that's what it was.
So that was like a first of its kind thing that I kind of started, a meme seminar, just to, you know, share with people the fact that, help them identify what memes are and how they could, you know, use it to benefit their business and what they're doing. You know, so we're looking to do the second installment of that soon. And as I said, there's a lot more stuff in the works, good stuff, you know what I mean? You're gonna see a lot more of me everywhere. So just getting ready for that mentally, and setting the standard in a lot of areas. I kind of pioneered a lot of things, being a meme maker on social media, and there's a lot of firsts that I, you know, can say that I did. And to see that now today I have a platform that gets between 3 to 5 million impressions per week.
That's big, bro.
Thank you. The engagement is off the chain. Like, as I said, I open it up to people, you know, if they want to be seen or heard. So like, if you out there, you want to have your content featured on my page, send me a DM or email me, pettypost@gmail.com. Let's work. You don't have to be in New York, you don't have to be in CT, you could be anywhere in the world, but we could still make it happen.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Now, do you do anything with the motherland? You go back to
With Jamaica?
Yes, man.
I don't
Jara.
know why I thought Africa.
Yeah, I haven't been back. I haven't been back in a little while, a few years. But I do plan to go back very soon. I do have my hands in a couple projects that involve Jamaica.
Okay.
As I said, can't say it right now, but yeah, yeah, we have a couple good things in the works. That's gonna help uplift. The image of Jamaica. And highlight the talent and the people.
We need more Jamaican-owned businesses in Jamaica because there's a lot of Chinese
tourists and stuff.
What you think about that, Mike? I've been meaning to ask you that. The Chinese.
I mean, it's not only them; it's the Indians too, the Middle Eastern people. To me, it's just like you have your own like little country, but it's nothing is like owned or run by the actual people. It's always outsourced. Like I told you before when we did little facts about Jamaica and stuff. A lot of things didn't come from Jamaica. It was imported over there. So it would be nice to have something that belongs there, that comes from there.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Let's go back to memes, right? What was your favorite trend? Like, I mean, as far as the frog joint was heavy. Author came, that was heavy.
Yeah.
There was a few other things, but I thought the Kermit was real funny.
Yeah, the Kermit was real funny.
And I think that was kind of the biggest too.
The sloth.
It's
Is
one
the
of
sloth one too?
the sloth one was that's
No.
old.
It's old. I don't know why I remember that.
Throwback Thursdays.
I know you got me. I was like, where is that?
Yeah, yo.
He's the meme maker, so I can't
You're
even
showing
say.
your social
That's embarrassing.
She's
What
showing her
embarrassing.
social media age right now.
I'm embarrassed of Rosie right now. I'm just
Come
playing.
on, guys.
I'm just playing. It's a joke.
Making me feel actually.
I see Cookie Monsters coming out here now.
Really? I was like, no.
I mean, my favorite trend. Wow, dude, that's a tough one. I remember the elevator memes with Jay-Z and Solange.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was wild.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many of them, man. Like, the thing is, what it is like, as the trends come, I try to, chime in with my, my take on, what's going on through memes and, add my thing to it. And if it continues and stuff, I'll keep putting content to it. But sometimes the trends have different lifespan, so sometimes a trend would be a week, and sometimes a trend would be a month or a year, so.
I didn't like the trend that was like, I think around like last month, where you see the fingers picking up a person and this has to go.
That lasted like 3 days.
That was kind of whack. I wasn't feeling that. At first I didn't understand it, then I got it, but I don't know. It wasn't funny to me.
It was funny, man. But it's just that a lot of people didn't use strong enough wording when they made the titles.
Correct.
And stuff.
Correct. Yeah.
Captions.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one.
Wait, so speaking of memes,
Yes.
so what happens when it's people? I'm laughing at this little girl.
Chloe?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like, does
that
she
Chloe
get
one.
like what's happening with her? Is she get
She's-
paid because she's everywhere?
I mean,
I seen one when she got older.
Yeah, no.
And
She has a
Mexico.
page. Like her
Wow.
mom runs her page. It's
She
her
was
and her
big.
sister.
That face.
Yeah.
She still gets me when it's the right moment. Oh my goodness.
So like they're still living their lives. People are still out there.
Correct.
But it's like another thing with the internet too. It's volatile. Like you put something out there, you can't control
No, you
what
can't.
happens to it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So like. You even deciding that you want to become a meme, like you got to really think about like the fact that their picture is going to be out there, your video, and I can't control what somebody else does with it.
Michael Jordan that crying face will be there forever.
But the sad part is the generation coming up now, that's what they know him for, like the crying
Yeah,
Jordan face. They don't
do.
know him as a basketball
they
player,
don't.
the greatest of all time. You understand what I'm saying?
I remember they tried making LeBron's crying face when he
Yeah.
beat the Warriors.
Yeah.
But it only lasted like 2 weeks and went back to Jordan.
Classic.
Last-
Classic.
That's crazy, man.
So you had an event. You were one of the hosts, I believe. NetBlog Social.
Yes. Shout out to Carla E out there and in Jersey. That's my partner right there. Me and her put together a dope concept that we take networking, blogging, and socializing. NetBlog Social. And what we do is that we have different industries that we touch with each event. So this past one was digital media. The next one in the end of September is going to be fashion.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have the fashion version of that.
That's really
It's going to be pretty lit.
September what?
September, it's going to be around like, I think the 30th. The last Saturday.
We're not gonna
in
be
September.
here. I have to host a.
You won't.
If you want to go represent New Vil La Radio,
Where's this at?
Huh?
Where's this gonna be at?
We're still in the next couple of days. We're gonna have all the final information. We're still working out the venue thing right now, but we're gonna have that finalized in the next few days, and we'll have the flyers and stuff.
on the 30th, Pam and I we're gonna be at the Timeless Gala. But if y'all want to represent New Vil La Radio over there, go ahead.
Pull up.
Go ahead.
We'll be glad to have CT in the building. You know what I mean? But it's a great environment to be in.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of movers and shakers in the building
awesome.
from the fashion industry. You know what I mean? Stylists, creators, you know what I mean? Designers, everybody's going to be there. So if you're in that field, that's definitely a great place to be at come September 30th. So look out for that. You could follow NetBlog Social on Instagram.
Mark your calendar.
Mark your calendars, man. One last question, brother.
Yes.
Do you have more questions?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I see Rosie, you got questions?
What happened? You got me looking at me. I'm trying to find a funny one. I'm like, wait.
How do you feel about IG making people kind of famous now? Look at DC Young Fly, for example. He started off with IG with the jokes, and now he's hosting VMAs, he's hosting TRL, he's with Nick Cannon. All these come-ups from IG. Do you like that, or do you think it should be more original, like how Eddie Murphy came up? Just go to the comedy house and tell jokes, and comedy club,
we live in a digital age, bro.
Digital age.
You wouldn't want somebody to go out, fly out from their city to
Correct.
go to
Correct.
this particular building to go
Correct.
meet this particular person. The digital age took care of that. So, as I said, you have the platform, Instagram or whatever social media you want to use, and whatever you do with that, you have the influence. It's up to you. Now, a lot of these social media sensations did the right thing. So they made the transition from social media to real life now.
Correct. And I feel like that helped out Michael Blackson big time. Because he was always a comedy guy who's always out there, but he took social media to a different level.
Yeah.
Now everybody knows him, and he's mad funny with everything. So it does help. It does help big time. So that's dope, man. Once again, man, thank you, Mr. Nice Talk.
Thank you for having me.
You changed my life today.
What?
I feel like I know so much
Exactly.
more.
I'm now I know memes don't just come from the air.
Yeah, some people actually
put name to face here.
Some people actually think there's a machine somewhere that just
Yes,
spits these out.
exactly.
Nah, all you guys y'all put in that work, man. Y'all put in a lot of work. Once again, let the people know where to follow you, your social medias, your website, let the people know.
All right, so we start from the website pettypost.net. You find the store up there. You find information on how the movement started and also contact information. You could follow us at Petty Post. We do a posting every midnight. Funniest thing on the gram. You follow me. My personal page is Mr. Nice Tie, MrNiceTie. That's for what I do on the day-to-day to make the movement work. So when you see what I do on my Mr. Nice Tie page, you understand what's going on with Petty Post. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
also, you could email pettypost@gmail.com. Remember to follow NetBlog Social at NetBlog Social on Instagram. We're about to build a Twitter and Facebook right now to get that off the ground. But those are just some of the key contacts. I want to make a special shout out to my other partner, Glenn, out there in Florida. we working on some stuff right now. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
definitely he has an artist, Cassia. Shout out to Cassia. So he got the song called $1 Million Walk.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
one. I like that song.
Yeah.
Can you send me that record so I can
Yeah.
play it? Yeah, send me that record. I like that song.
I think it's on this.
Oh, okay. So I'll look after the show.
Did he just?
Yeah.
What? Hold on. Can you rewind that? Can you show? Can you? What is that?
Is
that a
flash drive?
Yes. It is a flash drive and like a
That's
wristband.
really.
Where'd you get that from?
Shout out to Oba Entertainment, Fernandez, the artist that is doing this right now. So pretty much, this gets you into the show and you get the album.
What?
Lit.
Yo, that is
That's
crazy.
a dope idea.
How much space in it though?
Can't give out the details.
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
okay.
No, that's such a good idea. That's so clever.
That's this artist's idea, that thing right there?
The artist, Fernandez.
He came up with that.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
That's
This is crazy.
dope.
And they got a nice little logo with it.
See, we talking
I like
about
that.
a new digital
You see
age.
me
We got
whipping
Digital age,
flash
man.
drives on our wrists and whatnot.
And you got a barcode as well.
Yeah, so you
Wow.
can scan
That
it.
makes
yeah.
you look extra
Oh,
prepared.
now I want to know who
Right?
that. What's the artist's name?
Fernandez
Just because I
Live.
seen that, I need to know who this artist
Check him
is.
out. He's pretty dope. He's from Baltimore, but he lives in New York, and he's a very dope artist, up and
Wow.
coming.
Wow. Yo, that's
dope.
that's mega smart, bro. Mega smart.
Yes.
One last thing. Can you make a meme out of Mike's face because he just looks really bad right now?
Mike is struggling right now.
If I could give you the middle finger right now, I'd be like to all the cameras right now. I'd be like, mean this.
Yo, thank you, Mr. Nice Tie, for stopping by at the show, man. We appreciate that. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at New Vil La Radio. Tune in next week, same time, same place. Make sure to catch the Happy Hour show Tuesdays. Rosemary Garcia, Pamela Rosario. And we'll be back next Thursday.
Yep.
Got anything to say, Mike, before you take this Advil?
He doesn't take medication.
Te quieres cocotazo.
I've been offering him some.
Thank you. See y'all next week, people.
Bye.
This is New Villa.